Yo, what up YouTube? It's Rain, the mask. Right, so sorry it's taking me so long to get this to doing this review. But I said in the last video, I think it was, it was mad. Look back at the last video, listen to what I've said and see what you've done. But anyway, the gist of what it was, I believe people wanted to see both trainers in the video. So what we've got here is the, hopefully you can see it, Snakeskin. So the Air Max 98 / Supreme. So this was a collaboration that came out about 2 weeks ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago. The interesting thing is that they initially dropped on the Supreme website. Supreme obviously normally do in-store drops. Now if anybody in the UK, or it doesn't matter where you're from, around the world knows about Supreme drops at store, it is absolute madness. So in the UK they decided they're not dropping them in store, all they're going to do is do them online. So it was, if you was online at a decent time, well, at 1 second past 11, you were guaranteed a pair. Any later than that, boom, you weren't getting them. So what happened was, they released on Supreme, they sold out instantly, then they released on, they released on Nike. So I was quite lucky, quite fortunate to be able to get a pair at Nike Lab, where at Nike Lab what you had to do was, you had to be there at a certain time, collect a wristband, which I'll show you now. So when you collected the wristband, so mine was 9 AM, the store opens at 9 AM, and it gave me a number, so I was number 5 in the queue. Don't ask me how I got number 5. There's just some things that you can't tell people, you get me? Shouts out to the plug, Snakeskin, pew. Anyway, yes, I was able to get a pair, and then, luckily, when I was in the queue, I actually did the thing online and got through. But anyway, the Nike Lab queue was insane. It was just a mad one. There were so many people out there. Crep City was on the same day. It was crazy. But anyway, let's get into the review of these. I've talked enough shit. So the Nike Air Max Supreme. So they come in this slide out box, reminiscent of the Jordan 11 box that you slide out, Snakeskin, so you can kind of see what's going on there. I got 2 colorways. So the first is this one. Hopefully it's in focus. It might not be, but let's get it in focus right about now. So, oh shit, they look better like that. I've actually worn mine already because I just thought that they were heavy. My 2 favorite silhouettes in the Air Max range are the 98 and then the TL98s. Can't remember what I think that's I think they're called TL98s. But anyway, so what's special about these? Apart from the fact of the Supreme branding, which I'll get into now. So on the back, you've got that world. You can probably just make that out. Snakeskin. Then you've got the Supreme pull tag, which a lot of people went crazy over, and the pull tags are actually 3M. You know what I mean? So they reflect up. All of this detailing here. Oops, let me just zoom out a piece. Yep. Could have done that better actually. All of this detailing here is 3M. Also that, and then this little pip hatch here is 3M. On the top or on the toe box, you can probably just make out the Supreme stitching. Then you've got that air unit, which for me, when Nike revealed this air unit on a trainer, I went crazy. Because I just thought, rotted, I'm going to be walking on clouds. Then you've got the Air Max kind of logo text at the back. What I actually do need to do is get the other one out. Because, oh shit. Because it shows the other side of the trainer, as in you can just work out there. Famous, Supreme, world famous, blah 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 blah. But in essence, it's just the same detailing on this side of the trainer. But again, for me, just a very, like, people call it clean or whatever you want to call it. I just think the trainer just heavy. You get me? It's like they fit true to size for me. Some people are saying you go half a size down and all of that, but I'm not too sure. I went 7, UK 7, and I actually did try them on. Like a newbie, I tried them on in the shop. Don't care what people say, I did it. You get me? But anyway, that was them. Then, the pièce de résistance, for those of you that speak French, bonjour, you had this pair. Now these were even more special, in the view that when these released initially, people were like, raw, snakeskin. And then people were thinking about the snakeskin Jordans that are coming out. And then people was like, no, these are heavy. For me, are these better than the blue ones that I just showed you? Not actually sure, but let's just look at the detailing. So here is, I want to call it snakeskin, but it's not real snakeskin. It's like an artificial kind of textile-ish kind of snakeskin material. So let's not get it twisted. But yes, it is reminiscent of a snake and its skin. Again, the 3M detailing is going to be here and then here. I might flick up a picture as well of the 3M if I can find one. Yeah, hold on. Boom skin. So you saw how the 3M kind of reacts. But if I can get in close, maybe you can see the snake better. Come on, you top. There you go, perfect. So the snakeskin material there, right the way round the trainer, through the mid, round the back to the world piece. On the other trainer, it's got famous. Then you've got your pull tab, Supreme, which is actually 3M. Then you spin round, takes a dip. Boom skein. Got your Nike little swoosh at the bottom, as you saw with the Air Max piece here. And then you've just got more of the snakeskin material. I'm not sure who the designer is of the Nike Supreme stuff. I don't know what his name is, but I think he's done himself on these ones. When I say done himself, I mean outdone himself. You've also got, they come in 2 other colorways. A red, which I'm not a fan of, as everybody knows, and then they've got an all black, which is original Tottenham Roadman, Brixton Roadman, Hackney E8, E9, E wherever Roadman styly. But yeah, I just went for these ones because I think they're the heaviest. But anyway, the tongue is just that normal tongue there. When I say normal, as in it's kind of off center, as in the detailing here. If I can just pull that down. It's not level, it's kind of off center, but the tongue is level. And then inside, if you can see, you've just got your normal Supreme Nike Air sole. So in essence, for me, and I'm not a Supreme fan. I can't do the queues. I can't be waiting outside at all hours in the morning. It's just not me. Can't do it. But these were a very organized drop by Nike, and I think what Supreme did by releasing online was a very good thing. It gave a lot of people opportunities to be able to get them. The resellers were kind of shafted on this one. Even the resale value of these, you can probably pick these up for about £200 now. They're retailed at 135. Resellers thought they were going to be selling them for £300, £500. That ain't the case. But anyway, Rain the Mask with his Supreme look review. Heavy. So glad I got 2 pairs. Anyway, it's me signing out. OUT. It's the morning, so I've got to go to work and do some shit. Or maybe not. See.